Hello and welcome back to the Protea Academy YouTube channel. I'm Michelle, and in today's video we're going to be discussing some accounting tips to help improve your knowledge. Now at Protea, our mission is to help as many people as possible gain a better understanding of accounting and hopefully understand the value good information adds to the success of their business. Our aim is better accounting for everyone. So with that said, let's jump straight in. The simplest form of accounting is bookkeeping, but honestly, it is the most important. Without accurate bookkeeping, everything else cannot be correct, as the more advanced accounting will be relying on this bad information. So how do you get good bookkeeping? Well, you hire the right person. Hire someone who is consistent, get the basics correct. It will make everything so much better. Do not overcomplicate your chart of accounts. Keep it simple. Fewer accounts generally makes it easier to read, but more importantly, it drastically improves consistency. With too many accounts, it may end up becoming ambiguous and you will end up with charges being posted to a whole lot of different accounts, in which case you are making analysis very difficult. So start off by using your accounting software's industry basic chart of accounts, and from there decide what it is or focus on what it is that you need to know from your accounts and develop them from there. So a little bit of customization goes a long way. Think of it as being simplicity is equal to consistency, which is equal to ease of use. Understanding accounting is as easy as understanding left and right. The accounting equation, which reads assets is equal to liabilities plus equity, is a process of understanding the left and right hand sides need to match. Now, if we remember that the debit side is on the left hand side, credit is on the right hand side, and we apply this to the components of the accounting equation, we'd have assets increasing on the debit side, decreasing on the credit side, liabilities increasing on the credit side, decreasing on the debit side, and the same for equity, with increases on the credit side, decreases on the debit side. Knowing your accounting equation is a key basic when it comes to being successful in the world of bookkeeping. Always save a backup to your vendor bills and journal entries in your accounting software. It will provide a clear indication as to what the cost was raised for, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier down the line when you're trying to remember what that cost was for. If you are a small business owner or a solopreneur, then your business and personal lives do tend to blend into one, but this does not mean your expenses need to blend. It is important to keep your business and personal finances separate from each other, and one of the major reasons to keep your business and private or business and personal expenses separate is for tax purposes. The ability to take advantage of tax deductions, including writing off business expenses, is a huge reason why business owners choose to split their personal and business finances. Another important reason to do so is to be able to see the true performance of your business. So how well are you really doing? Clean books will also make it easier if you want to sell in the future, if a future buyer doesn't have to try and strip out your personal expenses. If you are spending money outside of the normal AP process, so let's say on a company credit card or even a personal credit card that you'll be reimbursed for down the line, always keep a backup of the expense along with all of your other expense backups. The IRS requires businesses to keep receipts for business expenses in the amount of $75 or more, but if your business is audited, you will still need to provide basic information surrounding that expense, such as the purchase date and the business purpose. So generally speaking, keep all of your backup. If you are transacting a lot on a credit card, then make sure to make notes on the side of each receipt or on each receipt, or make use of a third-party app that will track what the expense is for. Be aware of journals. So if you are doing accrual financials but need to do accrual to cash basis adjustments for your tax accounts, then remember that general journals are picked up as cash transactions in most accounting software. Knowing this will make your life a lot easier. Reviewing your profit and loss using 12 months and monthly view will not only allow you to take a look at the historical performance of your business, but it will also allow you to look for trends. From a pure review standpoint, by doing this review, it will allow you to identify any costs that were missed, and it will help you be more consistent in your processing. Make sure you are costing your inventory and then raising the cost of good transaction for each sales transaction that has been raised. Now, most accounting software would handle the second portion as long as you are selling an inventory type on your invoice, so don't use service if you are selling a product. Costing can be simple if you're buying a finished product, but it can be extremely complicated if that product is being manufactured. So you need to make sure that the person handling your costing understands cost accounting principles and understands what needs to be allocated in terms of GAAP, bearing in mind that for tax it could be a completely different story. And finally, if you are a small business, then it is likely that your accounting does not require full-time commitment. So rather than trying to do it yourself, outsource your accounting. Getting the expertise from someone who does accounting daily allows your business to save money in the long run, as it will be done correctly, consistently, and on time from the very start. It's important to remember that good information allows you to make better decisions, which in turn allows you to increase the odds of being successful. As always, we trust you found this video insightful, and should you have any thoughts, comments, or suggestions for future content that you'd like to see, please feel free to drop it in the comments section below. Please also join us on our social media platforms such as LinkedIn or Facebook, or at our website at proteafinancial.com. Protea Academy, striving to achieve better accounting for everyone.